You know, it's a beautiful thing when you go to bed at night, getting ready to close your eyes, day's over, taking a breath. You realized even if you fucked it up really bad, didn't stick to your plan, didn't do the things you said you were going to do at the beginning of the day, it doesn't matter anymore because the time is gone, you can't get it back, and you got to get some sleep, man. You got to go to dreamland. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing right before you close your eyes, how you give yourself a break. Because you got all these grand visions in your head that tomorrow it's going to be different. You're going to get up, you're going to get some exercise because you know it's good for your body. Not just your body, but it clears out all the junk in your mind so you can think more clearly. Folk. Not focus, folk on what you need to do, what you need to achieve, what steps next you need to take to become successful in the way that you want to. And then morning comes. Morning always comes. There it is, man. Morning, night, morning, night. Always count on it. Morning comes. You open your eyes, all of a sudden, you've got a different mindset. And by the time you get from your bedroom to the kitchen, there's Mr. Ugly Ass, Mr. Resistance, riding you, poking at you, making fun of you, already convincing you before you even get to the kitchen to have one cup of coffee because you need to have your coffee to wake up, to even wake up every morning after that long night of sleep. Already convincing you, Mr. Big Badass Resistance, telling you that all those things that you wanted to make important today, all those things that you wanted to do because they give your life a purpose and a meaning and a worthiness, that they don't mean shit. No, instead, all the superficial stuff, that's what's important. You see that cobweb up there in the corner? You got to get that before you do anything else. You know those phone calls you got to make to your friends to do the gossiping and the bullshitting, just the wasting of time? You got to do that before you can do anything else. You know those paper plates you got to pick up, you got to make a list. You got to put them on a list to make sure you don't forget them, to pick them up for that silly ass little get-together party you're going to have this weekend. You got to make sure you do that first before you do what's important to your life. Oh, there's that program on today this morning. They're going to have that special guest. You want to make sure you watch that. You don't want to miss your talk radio either. 3 freaking hours, man, where you can't get away from it. It's the absolute perfect distraction. You got to pay attention to that so you can know what's going on in the fucking world. In a world that's with people who are making decisions that you have absolutely no control over whatsoever. But you can't miss that. Every day is an opportunity for you to start taking control of your life and fulfilling your destiny. Paying attention to your inner voice, not the voice of that fucking dumbass Mr. Resistance. You think that successful people have some lucky charm. Well, let me tell you something. I woke up this morning and I couldn't find my fucking lucky charm. I and other successful people wake up every day doing the same thing, fighting back against the distractions, the fears, the doubts. And we learn over time, we build into a habit to spend more time having control instead of more time being out of control. It does matter. It mattered last night when you laid down and you put your head on a pillow. You were going to get up this morning and you were going to make it matter. Everything you did today, were going to do today, was going to have a purpose behind it. It was going to matter. Don't fail yourself today. Don't fail yourself today. Does matter. Never does it not matter. Never.